All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to let a few more people come on in and then I'm going to jump in. But just before I do that, you guys just sit with me for a little while. All right, let's go. All right. What is today? Wednesday, Tuesday? I think it's Wednesday. Let me look. It's Wednesday, June 25th. So welcome to all. I didn't even realize that it was just so late in the week already. All right, we're already on hump day. I feel like I just woke up from Monday morning. So welcome to all. I do apologize for my 6 minute tardiness. I was going to try to push it back, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And not to mention, those who have been following me for a while know that my clients sometimes get a little noisy where I don't, and always get a chance to get through the entire live, or I got a couple interceptions. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna pray for the best today. All right, we got a little bit on our roster to talk about. Amina. This ain't gonna be the most healthiest live. I ain't gonna lie to y'all because I just don't know. Like my mind hurt, my brain hurt, my tucks hurt, like all this stuff hurt. I just don't understand why do we as women do stuff like this, okay? And if we are, which we shouldn't, why do we feel like we got to broadcast it to the world, okay? Nobody has to know that you're stupid behind the scenes, okay? Nobody has to know. But no, you want to tell us that you're stupid publicly, okay? So why did you want to bring us in on this, right? I get it. You're going to get a couple handouts. People going to start to pull in. That's the social media world, okay? People going to start pouring in. But nobody had to know you was this stupid, and nobody had to know. I love her. She's a beautiful girl, but Amina ain't always been the best box of rocks, okay? She be wildin', and this is just something I just don't approve of. Latanya, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Mama Bees. I see you popping through the chat. What's up, y'all? Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and share the live so the people can know that I'm over here and I can stay active in the algorithm. I have not been live in a while, but that's okay because I've still been active, okay? What my time allowed me to do is a little thin, okay? But I'm here and we're going to pop through where we can. But today we are talking about Amina, and Amina has announced on yesterday that she is indeed homeless and she has moved with her children and herself back to Germany with her family to stay with those people, not those people, but her family, right? Until she figures some things out because she had lost her house here in LA due to financial hardship. It's something that all of us reach each and every day, one way or another, okay? A lot of times it's much harder for some people, right? And some people don't have people to lean on, okay? Thank you. So people don't have people to lean on like we do, or sometimes it's just hard. Like y'all hear me say all the time, this is one of the hardest seasons of my life. So can I relate? Absolutely. But I'm going to tell you one thing for certain and two things for sure. Ain't no nigga going to suck me dry while I'm struggling. Ain't no nigga going to be able to suck the cat while I'm struggling, okay? If I'm struggling, the cuckoo is struggling, okay? It's dried up. Ain't no access to it. It ain't happening, all right? You don't get to suck the cuckoo while I'm struggling. That just don't make sense to me, okay? So we have to do better as women. And I don't know what's going on in their bedroom, but let me tell you something. If I'm struggling, you don't get to get posted up on my social media, okay? If I'm struggling, that's what the hell. Oh, I knew somebody can agree, okay? You don't get to get the cuckoo and I'm struggling, okay? What we all gonna get a whole burrito and split it in half? Nigga, you better go get the whole damn, listen, okay? I'm trying to tell y'all. Now, y'all know I be dragging my baby daddies, okay? Because I don't understand getting a free licky lick and you can't pay my damn bills. I don't understand that, all right? So that's what I can't get down with. Sorry, y'all. The N word, I gotta get it out my vocabulary, okay? But listen, I'm sorry. I just don't understand that, okay? This girl was just on social media doing some type of reaction with her baby daddy. He wouldn't even be able to be in my camera. What are you doing here? I would act like he's invisible, okay? Now all of a sudden this ninja got a whole live schedule for 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or Central Standard Time, I'm not sure, to address it. Listen, this is how I know you're not checking up on your kids on a regular. You should have known enough about her to know that she's struggling. You run around here, want to sling your ding ding all through the projects, like you want to do all this stuff, but you can't take care of that girl and them kids. She should never have to reach bottom like that. Yeah, she said some foul stuff. Yeah, she was popping it. I heard a lot of videos that she said. But you got a baby daddy, put your baby daddy on the floor if you are struggling. I better not see him on your page, okay? Then she had a nerve to pop it. How you going to get smart with everybody else because they see the play and you don't want to believe the play? That thing got her stupid. You hear me? That thing got her stupid, okay? And it's just funny to me that people want to pop it when people see the play and just trying to say, girl, your is the problem, right? Your dude is the problem. Your fascination with him is the problem. You love his ding dong more than you love reality, okay? And I hope this live that he gonna get on today, he is not, or it's not going to be proven that he is actually in Germany with her. I will not be surprised if we hear that. And you can say Shar said that. I will not be surprised because I was looking at the video they did the day before and it did have like a straw, and I'm probably describing it right because, I'm always describing something wrong, but it had like a straw background to it and it's giving Germany feel to it. I would not be surprised if his non-able self able to secure her financially, mentally, physically, and sexually, okay, is not over there in Germany with her. I will not be surprised. No, absolutely not. Okay, so it amazed me, and then she had a nerve to tell us her age. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. We don't need to know your age because right now you're acting like an insecure child, a child that don't know her worth, a child that's afraid of rejection. So you should not be telling us that when the show aired, you was about 20. And now I think she said she about 30 something. I don't even remember what she said she was. We're going to listen to it and get the idea of her age. But don't even tell us that you have grown in age because mentally you still sit as that 20-year-old girl. We can't take you serious. I hope you being separated from him, if you ain't take him down there to Germany with you, really knock on your door, right? Really knock on your door. Women better stop letting a man dog walk them and treat them like trash. Absolutely. I just did a video on Instagram not too long ago, before this even came out, and she was talking about she got to take the kids, pick the kids up by herself. She fully single. And why? Where the hell is Peter? Where is Peter? Why are you doing all these things by yourself? Stop accepting temporary men, okay? I will see you in the court. Either you're going to show up financially or you're going to show up physically, or hell, do both. Either way, I'm going to make sure I get my cut, sir. You don't get to make sure you running around here Gucci, but I'm struggling. What can you say on that 1 o'clock live? Either one, you're going to push the buck to her and say, I did not know. But that's a problem. It's a problem when you got children. Hey, Tay. What's up, Boo? Tay is a content creator. You guys know Tay. I'm sure you guys do. I don't got to give her no introduction. But y'all go follow my girl if y'all not. I'm going to leave it short and cute, okay? Thank you for joining, Boo. But, you know, at the end of the day, what are we doing here, okay? What can he say, evidence say, I did not know? But it's a problem for a man to say, I did not know, when you have children who's living in the same house with their mother and you don't know the financial stability of their house. That is a problem. That is a problem. That's just like the baby dad that just came out and said, oh, I ain't know. She called me, but I ain't know the seriousness of the situation. What the hell doesn't matter whether it's serious or not? If she called your A for help, you need to get your raggedy A over there and help. I don't care if it's one shoe on or one shoe off. I don't care if she lied about partial of it. You go make sure those kids is good. Trifling. So all that, he gonna get on here and say, oh, I ain't know she took my kids all the way to Germany. You would have known. How the hell can you get the kids to Germany if you're an active father? Trifling. Whoo, baby. They just don't give it. Oh my God. He knew. Yeah, he knew. He just don't care. But we're trying to weigh the options because I was mentioning that he's going live at 1 o'clock Eastern Eastern or Central. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to figure out what way he had to tell us that we don't have to figure out, that we don't already know from our moral complex. Okay? One, you're inactive. Okay? Or two, you active and she's just letting you be a nobody. A nigga, listen, oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Lee. I wasn't supposed to say the N-word, but listen to me, okay? Dudes like him will only do what you allow them to do. And you have allowed this man to make a mockery of you for way too long. Now to the point where you have nothing. You even mentioned that your storage, you have a little bit in storage, but not much. So you ain't even have much to even put in the storage. You could have probably went without the storage. And I'm not downing the situation. But what I'm saying is, he's your kid's father. He should not be allowed to nut inside of you. And I don't know what they're doing in that bedroom, but I'm telling you, the way she was glancing over him in that video, oh yeah, they still getting it in, okay? They still getting it in. He's still nutting right in that thing, right? At the end of the day, if that is still happening, he needs to make sure, girl, don't bend over for free. Now, you shouldn't be selling it, but damn, this is where we are, okay? At the end of the day, you bending over and you still got evicted? Impossible. If I'm bending it over, it better come with a voluntary ATM. It better start releasing money at the regular. I better go in the bathroom. It better be money on the bathroom mirror. I better go in the dang on bedroom. It better be some on the dresser. Hell, it better be some in the guest room for me. And when I get to the car, it better be some on my windshield. I'm not bending over for free, baby daddy or not. You homeless and he get the nut for free. How the hell does that work? Woo, baby. Exactly, Tay. No support. And stop acting like you're doing them a favor. I ain't gonna put my baby daddy on support. You need to. You need to. Because the only thing you're doing is keeping his pocket secure enough to go take care of the next one while you struggling. Your loyalty is to your children. You don't owe him right? So yes, it's a sad situation, but it's really not. She brought this on herself by chasing penis, okay? I don't care how you slice and dice that thing. That's what it boiled down to. She still grovels over him like he's the best kept dude in the whole entire world. He looked like, what are we doing here, okay? So I'm disgusted by the whole thing, but I couldn't be me without saying, do better, okay? Tay said, not with a 10-foot pole, honey. He wouldn't be touching me, helping me with my kid. Exactly. Exactly. No such thing. I'll make sure every time he come, he wish he would have did something different with his time. But how is he allowed to even sit in your presence and you homeless? You got to get on flights. Did he contribute to those flights? Why you want to come out and clear your name now? You should have been said something. Now you talking about we did good and keeping our life privately, but I see now, what you see? What you see? That the truth is out? You liked it privately as long as it didn't come back to you. But as soon as that boomerang came back around and spin to you, oh, now you got a couple things to address. We don't want to hear from you, Peter. Do something better with your time. That's what I keep saying. Well, child, do better. Put these men on child support. Always. It takes two to make a child, so both should pay. Absolutely. A man who claims to care about you letting you get evicted does not care about you or the children. Say that again. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Okay? Nothing. I'm like, what are we doing here? And then you had the nerve to get on here and tell us your age. Keep it to yourself. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Okay? We do not care. Let me turn on my hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Hold on. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on and my Bluetooth. Hold on. Woo. All right. Yeah, so it's just weird. Like, it's just so weird. It's really, really weird that we at this caliber age would let somebody play in our face like this, okay? And I would just want us to do better, okay? We as the people has to do better. Yeah, we have to. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna pull up this video right here of her acting like she clocking somebody. Girl, you cannot clock nobody, and we not listening anyway, okay? Hold on. All right, so let me tell y'all what the comment said first, and then she's addressing it, okay? It says, Amina, you had to let him go. Seriously, it's getting ridiculous. At this point, he loves Tyra out loud and you in secret. We are so sorry this happened to you. You didn't deserve it while pregnant, but you knew he had, and then the comment is cut off. And she's going to speak on it. He had a nerve to repost it, okay? He had a nerve to repost it and then says, I agree. Tomorrow, 1:00 p.m. Eastern on Instagram Live. So we got to be over there, y'all. We got to be over there. Let me know if I'm coming through nice and clear, okay? Let me turn her up and let y'all know her addressing y'all, okay? Because she's talking to y'all. She ain't talking to me. Let's go. Oh, why didn't it connect? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to make sure I connect it. Hold on. Hey, you doing? It's not loud enough for me. Hold on. I bet it don't just, I bet. She mad because they clocked her T. And hold on. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. My speaker gonna play with me today, but that's cool. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. But anyway, I'm just gonna let y'all hear her addressing us, and hopefully we can get through it, and you guys can be able to hear it. So hold on one second, cause she's talking to y'all, not me. So apparently, when I post with my ex-husband, I go viral. Yo. Y'all be taking it so serious. It is so funny. I just looked at the comments. Y'all in your feelings. You think you know everything. And say shit like that. Meanwhile, do you see this? I got gray hair. Okay, I was young when I was on Love and Hip Hop. I'm 42 years old. This is 10 plus years ago. And you're still on that? I mean, all I gotta do is make videos with my ex-husband and I go viral on TikTok, which equals, let's do another one, Peter Dance. I'm literally thinking, like, let me just make a funny video with my ex and not even thinking of numbers on TikTok. It's going viral. It was an accident, but I can get to 1 million views by posting with my ex. Okay, come on now. That may be my new niche because y'all are caught up and falling for that shit. And we are, well, I am collecting the dollars. Keep commenting, please. Keep commenting crazy shit. Long comments, please. Tell me all the shit you know about me. Keep it going. Now, yeah, and then she's talking about, well, me, I'm making money. No, you know you hand your checks over to him. That's why you in that situation you in now, because you paying for the ding dong. Let's not act like we don't know that, okay? You're paying for the ding dong. And like I said, that's the video of her addressing the people when they tell her, like, we sorry you here, sis, but now that we here, you got to leave that nigga alone, okay? He is the reason why you here, but because she just posted a video with him and they were asking each other questions about, you know, like a little TikTok they were doing together. But like I said, if you were in this situation, he should have never been on your social media. He shouldn't been able to smell your butt crack. Okay, you can't help me. What are we doing here? They make ding dongs a dime a dozen. Okay, they make one, they make 10 more. Okay, they make them big, small, little, in between, nothing at all. However you want it. God has created a multitude of them, okay? And you can pick whatever you want. What is it so difficult? Why is it so hard for you to really, really, really let this ding dong go so that you can flourish? You're not flourishing because he is cramping you, okay? He is destroying you internally, and you laughing like it's funny, like the joke's on us. No, Trick, the joke's on you, okay? The joke is on you. She's so stupid. Yeah, we hate to throw the insults, but y'all got to see it for what it is. And he's only reposting it because people are saying, where is Peter? Brother Peter, please stand up. People have questions. So that's the reason why he reposted it. And people are saying, how are you homeless when you over here sleeping with him? You bending it over, head down, A up, and you still ain't got nothing to show for it. We got a serious problem, okay? So let's not act like it's not happening. The joke's on y'all. Okay, now let's get to her announcing that she is now homeless. Let's listen to that. Hold on. Whew, girl, because I just can't believe the stuff that I be seeing. One waking up in Germany after losing our home in LA. Me and my kids moved out of place, put their stuff in storage, or most of it in the trash, but some of it in the storage, and we don't have a home, y'all. But guess what? Thank God for family, because we're in Germany with my family, and we're going to be here till I figure it out, because I will, as I always do. But the last couple of years have been so rough. Working my butt off, not making enough money, end up losing my place. And now we're staying with family until I know what I can figure out what's next.
And don't ask me what that is, because everybody's like, so what's the plan? I have no idea. I needed to freaking clear my head so I can come up with a plan. And all I know is we're happy, we're healthy, we're powerful, we're capable, and there's so much opportunity out there. And sometimes losing something is only taking you to the next place that you're meant to be. So we see what life has got in store for us. No, but seriously, I threw my whole life in the trash. 80% of what we owned, and I didn't own anything valuable anyway to begin with, but it feels very good to not have much, but have what's important, which is love. I've never been materialistic anyway, and I only want what's valuable to me. Stay tuned for what's next. Day one, waking up in Germany.
Now, girl, you still have that uncomfortable giggle that's going on while you're telling this story. I get it. Y'all healthy. Everybody's well. You got a roof over your head. But you're saying you only want what's healthy. Peter's not healthy. So scratch him off the list. Okay. And also, you sitting here and you like, I have no idea. I have no plan. I've been there before, right? You don't always know what's best for you in that moment. You got to figure some things out. But you notice that you keep saying, I have to figure it out, which makes me believe that you know for sure that he ain't going to help you figure out. He is going to make you figure it out on your own because he's not going to give you an inch of time. He ain't going to give you an inch of money. Only thing he good for is to make sure that his nut land, okay? And the sooner you, with your grown self, realize that, then just maybe you'll get somewhere, okay? And remember, you only got citizenship here because he married you, okay? So you get here and then you leave again because he ain't make it comfortable for you to be here. And then you didn't do nothing while you was here. And in the videos, I got to pull up some of them videos. Maybe I'll come back and do a part 2. I got to pull up some of them videos of her just talking stuff about people. It ain't so fun now, huh? Now that you are the person that you were talking about, huh? People try to tell you your baby daddy wasn't going to be a good baby daddy, but you ain't want to hear it. Stop playing. Stop playing, okay? He has always made her figure it out on her own. Yes. Tennessee girl, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. She should have got a house down south. California is way too expensive. Yes, I heard that. Good morning. Good morning to all. Yeah, so it's just like, girl, why are you letting this man play in your face like that? And that's just what's making me so mad. And she's so quick to get on here and pop back at the people that can see right through this. Okay, you need to go pop back at your baby daddy. Start with him and end with him because he is the problem. And then you are the problem next because you have wait a minute. It start with you, first of all, because he's only doing what you allow him to do. Then it's him. Okay, he's after you. But the people that's telling you right is not your problem and the least of your worries. Because here's the thing. You can go to Germany and do the same thing. Hook up with a bigger size ding dong, fall heads over heels in love with the individual and not pay attention to your surroundings, not multiply anything, not make lemons with lemonade with lemons, right? You can go down there and do the same thing and end up in the same situation because you haven't learned nothing from the first. And you continue to make excuses for your no good baby daddy. Okay. You are in this first because you allow him to rob you. Okay. 2, you are in this because you allowed him to manipulate you with the ding dong. Really wasn't doing nothing, just was yapping it. You know what I'm saying? Just was yapping it. That's what they always do. Take it out on people that's telling her the truth. Yeah. You had a nerve to get on here and make a whole video like you getting somebody straight. Excuse me. Sit down right here. Okay, over here, line up. It just doesn't make any sense. But we're going to wait, y'all. We're going to wait till 1 o'clock because he said he coming. He talking about Eastern Standard Time. So I got my notifications on. We'll see if he coming, what he talking about. And when he do, we'll come back to drag him again. Okay? All right, guys. That's all I have for you guys. If you are here under the sound of my voice, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing the live so that I can stay active in the algorithm. And of course, comment, because if we both comment, then we can have a conversation. All right? I love you, checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. Remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.